Doop doop doo 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 doop doo. Welcome to the Smeggie Cave. How's everyone doing tonight, or this afternoon, or today, or whatever the heck time it is? I don't know anymore. But, anyways, I just figured I'd go ahead and start up here. I'm about to go to my actual Smeggie Cave and clean some guns. So I'll get the camera turned on here in a minute, and you guys can watch my half-ass cleaning of guns. Because, yeah, I don't care that much. I don't get super detailed. I clean my guns after every time I shoot them, but I don't ever really do like a super good job. So I figure, eventually, if I do a really good job at one part, and then the next time I do a good job at the other part, then eventually it'll all be clean. So that's kind of my strategy. Geez, I have to like clean my bench off before I can put my guns up here. All right. So I got some of this, I got some of that. Okay, where is the 22 snake? Do I sound okay? Mike's good. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you guys know I've been having problems with my microphone in the past. There's my 22 snake. And yeah, so I just want to make sure everything's groovy. All right, so that's that. And I guess I might as well just start with the handguns, eh? All right. So let me go ahead and switch over to here. Just kind of angled down a little bit. And then turn my camera on. Okay, camera's on. Woo! There's my stuff. My CZ75 Tech Mat on top of my AK from Patriot Patch. Basically same material as like a Tech Mat. And I have an AR-15 one up here. But I'm going to put this on top of that. Okie dokie. Yes, I will start with my PMR-30. If I can remember how to take this fucker down. Oh, I got to push this pin out. You got to lock it back and push it out? I don't remember exactly. No notches. I think you can just push it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to lock it back. You just push it out. Here. Pull that out. And then it slides forward. So that part's easy. And then there's something with this spring. I forget now. You gotta like pull the spring back. Or no, you push that. Okay. I'm starting to remember. So this spring is like stuck in there or whatever. You can slide the whole thing forward and hold like part, and then you slide this part back. I didn't show that very good, but basically, oops, and there's that little buffer. So there's a little buffer piece that goes in the front, and this captured recoil spring. So you kind of push it out the front, so the rod comes out the front, and then when you hold it in place, it kind of just keeps the pressure off, and then you can slide this block back, and then when it's up front, so you can push it all the way up to the front, then it comes out. There's little like wings on it, and then and the barrel just comes out. And then there's notches on the slide. See those notches? So you get the little wings to line up with the notches, and then it lifts out. But you have to have the spring out of the way to be able to compress it all the way. So that's that. All right. So my strategy, I have a semi-dirty cloth. I just wipe everything down right off the bat, get all of the like the big stuff off. And there's probably enough like residue and stuff on here of like cleaner that it's like, okay. So I get all that off first, and then I'll put, I like to use this Rand CLP. I'll put some of this on there, wipe everything down, and then I go back over with a more clean cloth, which shouldn't really get that dirty, right? Because I'm cleaning it all with this one. Well, every once in a while you can see like there's a little bit on there because one of the times I oiled it down, like it was still a little dirty. So eventually this will get dirty. This will turn into this one, and then I'll get a new one out of the cabinet. So that's kind of my strategy for that. Just get most of the stuff off. One of the things, because where I shoot up north, it's very sandy. So I just want to make sure I get all of any little sand. I don't know if it shows up. There's like a little bit of sand in there. Yeah. I know this isn't the best angle because the light is like that way, like up and around, like this little ledge I have in the room. So it doesn't shine directly down. And then sometimes because of that window, if it's too bright, it's like you're looking into the sun. But it doesn't seem too, it's cloudy and rainy here today. So it shouldn't be getting too much sun coming in from the window. I'm just going to make sure there's no little sand particles on this rail, no, powder or any of that stuff. So we got that going on. Just keeping everything clean, 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 clean. And like I said, I just kind of half-ass wipe everything down. It's not, I don't go nuts about it. All right, get down in here. And this is just a chunk of plastic. There's nothing in here. A little bit of sand on the hammer. I don't want to wipe it with the rag and just push it down deeper. I do have Q-tips somewhere. Where are my Q-tips? So I'm just going to take a little Q-tip to get down inside. See where the hammer's back here. There's some sand like way down in there. I'm going to see if I can get that out of there. I don't normally really use Q-tips, to be honest. Like most of the stuff, I don't use them. But for something like this, I will. But you got to be careful that it doesn't start fraying and the little fuzzies get out of the stuff. You don't want fuzzies down in there because the whole point is not having stuff in there. So I'm just being real gentle, getting the sand. And that actually works pretty good. Not super dirty, just little dirties. So, all right, that's enough for that. All right, I'll just, like I said, put a little drop of this on, like really just like a little tiny, see that little tiny drop. I'll wipe the barrel. Get the back, get the chamber. And then I do have a 22 bore snake. I'll run through this real quick. And then I will be good to go with this one. That's how easy that is. Not much to it. I don't go nuts. 22 snake. Woo! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Clean enough. Oh yeah. All right. Wipe off some of the excess here. All right. That's enough of that. Let's see, make sure I get the barrel put in correctly. Slide it all the way forward. Get this to drop down, slide that back. Oh, I need to put the little buffer in there. And let's see, kind of push this. Oh wait, which way does this go? Goes this way, right? Yep, okay. The buffer in there, and then I should be able to push the spring, and it clicks in place. Is that enough? Oh, it's not angled down enough. Okay, so you missed it, but I just pushed the spring forward and then it snapped back in place. So that's good. You know what? Little drop of grease. That stays in place, so I'll put a little bit where this slides. Why does that not seem right? I guess it is. Put the pin back in. Okay. I'm working a little bit, get that grease to spread out, and then wipe up any. No, that doesn't. I don't know. The front doesn't seem right. Hold up. Hey, dabba dee ba dabba dee ba dabba doo ba. Hold up. Oh, Jesus. I guess that's right. Right? I mean, there's just the one part that slides. There's a rail on the back. I feel like the front's not right. What's going on here? All right. Well, I guess we'll see. Like, I remember there being a space, but it doesn't look right. Doesn't it look like it's like not pushed down enough? But there's no rail on the front that it slides in. The only part of the rail is like back in the middle part. And then on the absolute back. So I guess that's right. Who knows? Maybe next time I shoot, this thing will blow up. That'll be exciting. All right, I'll wipe this down, and that's that. Which goes there for now, I guess. All right. There we go. Woo. Now we got my buddy's little Smith and Wesson, little 38, 357. It's not that dirty. We actually barely even shot this, to be honest. So I'm just gonna wipe off a little bit here. I do like wiping the outside down each time to get a little bit of fresh oil on there or whatever. And run a snake through the chambers and run a snake through the barrel. Seems like fun. And just so you know, I put these snakes away with like oil all on them and stuff too. So like there is the CLP is already on this thing, so I'm not just pulling it through dry. You can already tell there's like oil all over my hands just from touching it. Like I said, this one actually is pretty clean. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. A little bit by the front of the barrel. What's that? The forcing cone or whatever. It's a little dirty there. A little tiny barrel though. Ooh. Couple inches or whatever. Back there. So, yep, just clean it up a little bit. Cleaning up a little bit. Part here a little bit. Oh, have a little bit back here too. Get that cleaned up. All right, now wipe the outside. Try not to get too many fingerprints or anything on it. Just light coat of oil on everything. That's my goal. All right. Now, Okay, so this is my buddy's XD9. It's the subcompact. I do not know how to take this apart. There's a notch up front here, so I'm guessing you lock it back, and then this thing slides up. That part makes sense. What I don't know, can I just slide it forward, or do I have to, oh, it looks like it's holding the striker, so you got to pull the trigger, which always makes me quadruple check. Yep. So then you pull the trigger, and then it's the slides forward. And then it's pretty basic like everything else. Holy crap, look at this recoil spring. That's like a bit, I mean, it's a double, right? So you got this little tiny one, then this one, but like, look how big around that is. I guess I never really noticed that before. And the barrel comes out like so. Ta-da! All field stripped. So that's one of the nice things though about, like, messing around with different guns and stuff is, like I said, I did not specifically know how to take this down, but I know enough that most semi-autos, or I should say most striker fired, you have to like pull the trigger because it holds the striker gets pulled back. Well, it'd be in here, wouldn't it? Yeah, like the striker gets held in place when you cock it back or whatever. And then just by looking at it, like I saw there was a little notch, and then I saw this little tab, so I'm like, well, this tab must go up through the notch. Like that just makes sense. And so you just lock it back and flip the thing up. But I have never taken this apart before. I mean, I've cleaned guns with my buddy before, so maybe I saw him do it or something, but I've never by myself like just taken it apart. So luckily, most guns are pretty similar in the way they come apart. Sometimes there's little tricks or whatever, but this one didn't seem so too bad. Actually, I don't think we shot this one that much either. I know he put his carry ammo through it. I also shot up my carry ammo this last trip. I just emptied the mag that I had and then filled it up with fresh stuff. I like to do that maybe once a year, to be honest. I know some people shoot their carry ammo all the time. I do not. I just shoot it like it probably is about once a year. I'll shoot my carry ammo. All right. This is also a 9mm, so take the 9mm snake. Which that's one of the nice things, right? I mean, I can use this snake for the 9mm, 38, 357, 380, like all that stuff. It's all the same diameter. So that's pretty much what I have. I have this one, so a 9mm snake. I have a 22 snake, and oh crap, I was saying, oh yeah, I'll just do this stuff. But now that I'm thinking about it, tend to use my buddy's 30 caliber snake. And I don't know if he left that here or not. I guess I can dig through his range bags and stuff and look for it. But that's the thing. Normally when we all go shooting, we'll all clean them together too. So I've always just used it, but I do not own a 30 caliber. I'm pretty sure this 9mm being, 38 would be too big to go through. Like for my AK or my 30-06, that's probably too big to pull through there. So anyway, just get some of this some oil on here. That goes in that notch there. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little drop of oil for the rails. All right. Lock it back. Clip this down. And then wipe up any extra little grease sliding out on the rail there a little bit. Wipe that up. What's nice when I wipe the grease up with this rag is then when I'm wiping down the outside, it gets a thin film of like grease and or oil. So there we go. That's that. All right. So he also has one of these bad mama jammas. These little Ruger 22s. I remember taking this apart before, but I remember it being like tricky because there's something with like you got to pull this back part out or whatever. So I'm actually not going to mess with that today because I do not remember exactly how to do it, and I remember it being kind of weird, and I don't feel like looking up on YouTube right this second on how to do it. But I know it's something with this back part, and then when you're putting it back together, you got to make sure the thing hits the edge or something. I don't remember exactly. So I'm just going to wipe down the outside just for the hell of it because I'm holding it. And I don't know. I'll run the snake through it, even though it's, just like this. So this one still needs to be cleaned when he comes over. And I'm okay with that. Put a little drop of oil on the snake here. I keep saying oil, but it is a CLP. So, cleaner, lubricant, and protectant. Which I like Rand. I like Rand CLP. Seems to work pretty good. I have some other stuff, but this is the one that I just always have sitting around, so that's what I use. So, all right, well, that's enough for that because I'm gonna have to re-clean it anyways. So whatever. All right, I'll just put it back over there, and I'll remember that I have to clean that again. This is actually his little thing from his range bag. Set that over there for now. Clear up some room. All right. What gun should I clean next? I forget, guys. Did I clean his Mac 11? I feel like I did because I was showing it off one day. So I think I already cleaned that. And if not, like, that's his problem. Oh. All right. Well, whatever. First one I picked up was the AK. So there we go. AK. Rawr. I guess let me look and see if I have that 30 cal snake. Oh, I dropped my phone. That's not good. I want to drop my phone. All right. So if I was cleaning stuff that my buddy had, where would I put it? In the front pouch of this bag. Nope. That has some 30-30 bullets. That does not help me any, sir. Okay, middle pouch. Nope. That is a bunch of targets we shot that need to get thrown out. Yeah, I'll make him throw it out of his house. Goes back in the bag. Back pocket. This looks like all just ammo. Yep. So this is his ammo backpack. But he does not have any cleaning stuff in it. Extra set of ear plugs, those little foamy things. That's always good to have in here. And some little box of 22. Okay. Nothing in this bag. Now, let's go for his range bag. His range bag is one of these doohickeys. And I provided the gun channels patch for him. But it's got all the different pouches, and then this one main pocket in here. That's where this foam thing goes. It can fit the pistols. Anyways, I actually have one of those as well. Mine has a pink gun channels patch on it. He's got like nothing in these side pockets. What the fuck? The whole point of this thing is it has like side pockets for everything. Magazines. I'm really glad that I opened that up though, because these are my Keltec magazines for my DMR 30. I would have sent those home with him, and I would have been really pissed. All right, and these are all his mags, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, those are all his mags. Alright, nothing in that side pocket. What the fuck, dude? This guy's got a shitty range bag. He's got nothing in here. Like, why don't you have cleaning supplies and shit? Oh, finally, here's at least one of those blue rags that I use. A couple pouches of Go Juice from ALG. That stuff's pretty good too. It's good if you're in the range. It's like those little eyes and ears and nose and mouth, head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes. That's good. Anyways, those little packets of Go Juice are pretty nice for just tossing into a range bag. They are these little things. So you just break top off, and it's got a little squirt of like lubrication. If you maybe something's you're having trouble with it or something. But the moral of that story is none of that had a 30 caliber snake in it. Fuck. That is a bummer. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just wipe down the AK or whatever. Run the 22 snake fruit or something. So, anyways, pop the dust cover up by pushing the little button. Then you pull that out. Spring comes out. Oh, the safety out of the way, dumbass. Bolt carrier comes out and up. And then it's got the piston and everything on it. And then you're ready to rock and roll. Kick the safety back on so I don't accidentally hit the trigger and send the hammer flying forward. So I guess I won't do the barrel of this one. Oh, and then the bolt just kind of rotates out of the bolt carrier group. The thing is, most of the messy stuff is all in here and on the piston and stuff. So I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't clean the barrel. I didn't use corrosive ammo or anything, so that's good. Not much to an AK, just gets kind of dirty. So, what's everyone talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Let's look. Ruger Mark 1 through 3. Well, you're just lucky it's not. I thought it was one of those. But anyways, nice revolver. CLP's good stuff. The break-free CLP, I don't know, I never really used it. AKs don't need cleaning. Yeah, sure they do. I'll wipe them down. People saying hi to Vanessa. And you mowed the lawn. That's neat. So, okay. A little bit of YouTube chatter. I'm not sure what's going on at the gun channel side. I guess I could open that up as well. It's kind of hard when I'm doing this and then trying to read the screen. Yeah, no one over on the gun channel side. I will put the hangover thing back open so I can see what I am showing. So, yeah, just wiping this stuff down. Anyone want a link? Let me know. In fact, that would actually help me out quite a bit because then they could watch some of the chats and then let me know if other people want links. As of right now, I don't know. I sent out a couple to some people on gun channels just because I saw that they were active on gun channels and I like gun channels better than YouTube. But that's not to say I won't send a link to someone from the YouTube side, but I'll send it to you through gun channels because that's just the easiest way. I don't like messing around with like, well, why don't you just email it to me and blah, blah, blah. I've done that a couple times against my own best instinct. And now there's a handful of people out there that have my email address, which that's not the end of the world. I mean, most people who have it, I don't mind. I talk to them all the time, but I'll get wrapped up in these freaking 20-person multi-email things. Like, what the hell is this, guys? Or is it like 1995 again? Like, everyone's hitting reply all. Oh, I can't make it to the show tonight. Oh, that's okay. Maybe next week. Well, what about me? Can I make it to the show? I don't need to see all those fucking replies, dude. You guys need to learn, one, how to blind carbon copy instead of just sending out where everyone can see everyone's email. Because who knows who the hell you sent the shit to, and then now they have mine. And then secondly, hit reply, not reply all. It's not that complicated. So, anyways, I'm just griping a little bit. Cleaned out the inside of that, just wiped it all out in there. And we're ready to rock and roll, basically. That's kind of all she wrote. So then it just goes in reverse of how it went before. Oh, oops. Bolt came out. So you put the bolt in the groove. God damn it. Okay, I fucked that up. Tab in the groove, bolt goes forward. Slide that in. Line the notches up. See, I keep fucking hitting it. What the fuck? Embarrassing. Slide that forward. Okay. That's normally the easy part. I have a part getting the fucking dust cover on sometimes. And everyone makes fun of me about it. But I never have problems getting the fucking bolt in. Like that. And then push that out of the way a little bit. Alright, hang on. Do it this way, it works pretty good. There we go. And then that goes back on. And I know there's people that can do it blindfold, just whoop, bam, slam it down. I don't know. I feel like you're smashing it a little too much if you just slam it in place. I know it's an AK, I don't care, blah, 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 whatever. It's one of those things, just because you can doesn't mean you should type of thing. I'm just going to wipe down the outside with some fresh oil. You know, it's like run flat tires. Like, yeah, they can run up to like 50 miles on a flat or whatever. It doesn't mean that the operating condition is don't put any air in your tires, because it can run flat. This thing can run dirty. This thing can get slammed around. But this is something that I own. This is something I spent money on to purchase, and I would like to keep it nice. So if it's not scratched up, that makes me happy. You know, if it's nice and clean and operating correctly, that makes me happy. Which is why I'm wiping down the outside here with a thin coat of oil, is just to, you know, any fingerprints or anything. Just keep the oils from your skin off the gun. So, again, like I said, I get it. People give me crap about that kind of stuff all the time. It's AK. Yeah, spit on it. That's what AKs are for. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. I understand. And if the zombies were coming and that's all I had, then yeah, I'll just spit on it. I don't care. Rub some dirt on it, sure. But that doesn't mean that I have to, or I should do that. And anyways, I'm now just arguing with hypothetical people. I've been talking to myself. And this corner's getting all jumbled up. Now. All these empty cases are falling over the shit. Oh, you know why? It's I still got mags in there. That's why. They're off balance. Oh well. Anyways, this one I actually didn't even shoot all that much either. This is my Ruger American 30-06. And this one's pretty easy because the bolt just comes out and you push the thing on the... Oh, I'm not even in camera. Let me show you that. Okay, so bolt comes back, and then see this little tab that has stuck out? Push that in, bolt keeps coming out. Bam, done, disassembled. No, disassemble, Johnny 5. And this so happens to be the one that I forgot to put the scope caps back on before I put it away. So I'll put those on now so I don't splash. Oops. Knocked over my Every Second Matters. All right. So this is super simple. I guess I won't clean the barrel of this one either. But that'll take 2 seconds to wipe a snake down through. This is more just, I'm going to get the outside, get everything all cleaned up, and call it a day. Wipe down here a little bit. It's not dirty. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to fuck with it. Boom. Done. So I'll just focus on the outside for this one. A little drop of oil. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Wiping down the outside of the barrel, outside of the receiver. Don't want no fingerprints. No, no, no fingerprints. Fingerprints are bad, yeah. Fingerprints are bad, yeah. Don't want no fingerprints. No, want no fingerprints. No, no, no. No fingerprints. No, no, no. No fingerprints. Oh my god. I forgot I like to put just a little dab on the bolt. That's sliding around in there. Okay. 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 But you're black. One of the best movie lines ever, man. Lethal Weapon 2? Something like that. The one with the diplomatic immunity. And then the dude was supposed to distract like the security guard or whatever. And he's like, I want to go to South Africa. And then that's what's the dude's response was, but you're black. Because that was back in the day when like what the hell the thing was called? Apartheid. So it wasn't the best time to like be in South Africa and be black. But it was just a distraction for what's his face to get up into the dude's office and mess with him or whatever. Anyways. I usually like that line. All right, the AR. The AR-15. AR-15. Yeah. Empty. So push the pin on there, pivots forward, push the pin in up front, lifts off. Now I have a sling on mine, which I could take off, but I don't care that much. I'll just keep them close together. Then this part slides back. Bolt comes out. Charging handle comes out. You have to lift up. There's little tabs on there. Lift those up. Okay. Set this down. Now, I'll start wiping the outside of the bolt carrier off with the dirty rag first, and then I'll take it down a little bit more. Actually, I'll wipe the charging handle off for a second. That gets a lot of dirt on there, and that part slides. You don't want dirt on places that slide, because then that acts as a like an abrasive, you know, like toothpaste, right? Toothpaste is a little gritty because it like scrapes on stuff. So anytime you have little gritty stuff on places that slide, that's bad. All right, so bolt carrier group. So anyways, there's a little, what do they call this thing? A little pin or whatever. Pull that out. Then the firing pin drops out the back. Then push the bolt back. This is the cam. You turn this and lift it up. So it comes out. And then the bolt comes out the front. Bam. Bolt carrier disassembled. Much more complicated than the AK bolt carrier group, which the bolt just goes bloop. It's on like a little like half turn and you're good to go. But that's okay. They all just, you know, work differently. Anyways, this is a nickel boron coated bolt carrier group, which is why it's kind of shiny, but that also means it really does wipe up nice and easy. So that's cool. Because it's, you know, it's treated with whatever, that coating that makes it like slippery or whatever, so then stuff doesn't stick to it as well. Oh, I wipe all this down. I have a it's called a bone tool. It's from Otis. It's like the bolt something cleaner or whatever. I don't know what the hell would bolt be, or bone. I don't know what it stands for. Ooh, that's actually really cruddy on the back part here. It's got a lot of buildup. Okay. Maybe I will find that thing because it like scrapes it or whatever. Yeah, whatever. I don't care that much. So I don't know. I forget what bone stands for, but it's something about bolt, something or other. Oh, just clean it all up. Anyways, that thing's designed to like it's got different little openings. You kind of like scrape with it a little bit, which is what I was thinking of doing because that bolt's got it caked on there pretty good. I probably half-assed it last time I cleaned this, and so then it just got even more like caked on. But that's okay because it's here's the other thing. I try and like if it's the winter, I'm gonna spend a little bit more time cleaning because they probably are gonna sit for a while. But with it like getting to be nice out, I'll probably be going up north a little more often. In fact, I might be going up north in a couple weeks, which means this is all gonna get dirty in a couple weeks. So I probably should have just waited, but whatever. It's better than nothing. So, um, but anyway, so because of that, I'm not too worried that it's not like spotless, you know. So I was wiping all this stuff down. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. All right, this goes back in like this. And you put the cam pin back in. Slide forward. Firing pin. Make sure that drops all the way forward. And then you look frantically for another little pin. Oh, fuck. There it is. Anyways, you want to make sure that the firing pin's all the way forward. There's that little collar, and that's what this little pin, the pin that I'm putting in on the side, it goes like behind that. Is what keeps the firing pin in place, so it doesn't, fall out the back anymore. And I've actually had it one time where I took the firing pin, I just kind of just bloop, tossed it real quick, and didn't notice. I put the pin in, and it was actually in front of the little like shield, if you will, on the firing pin. And so then the firing pin just went bloop, fell right back out. I was like, oh, that's not how it's supposed to go together. So, anyways, I'll just leave that for right now. Now up here, just wipe down all up in here and stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Wipe in there, wipe in there, wipe in there. I'm a dork, sorry. And then you want to get this little star stuff where the locking bolts or locking lugs on the bolt go into. That builds up like right in front of the chamber. They actually have little brushes and stuff that go in there as well. I just don't feel like taking that out. So just wipe that up a little bit, and I'll do the outside in a minute. And now I grab my 22 caliber snake. Put this facing down. And drop the weight through there. And pull it out the other side. So, super exciting, huh, guys? I know I'm doing half this off camera, but it's kind of hard to like hold the thing over here and pull it through. I like pulling it facing down as well, because that way any dirt that you maybe do like lodge free, it just falls down onto the ground. So that's why I'm doing it off the counter, like in front here. But anyways, you didn't really tune in just to watch me clean guns, did you? Sure hope not. You should be joining in because you want to join in and talk with me, keep me company. Instead, I'm just talking to imaginary friends and just guessing the types of things you are saying. Because, again, it's kind of hard for me to lean over in front of my computer and read the chat room. But I will do that in a minute. So, as for the lower, just wipe all the inside of the lower. Oops, I can't turn safe, yeah. Never let the hammer slam forward. So I just held the hammer when I pulled the trigger, moved it out of the way, lock it back in place, and click the safety on so I don't accidentally slam it forward. And again, I will clean the outside once I get it all put back together. This stuff cleans up pretty good. I guess I could take so there's a little pin that holds the buffer in place. Kind of push that down a little bit, and the buffer and spring come out. I don't really mess with that. I guess I'll wipe down the outside a little bit or something, but I don't normally do that. So I just did it for the hell of it, show you that it comes out. And same thing, you just stick it back in. Come on. And just push it past the pin and then held in place. So that's fine, whatever. And actually, I'm going to use another cotton swab, little Q-tip down by the trigger and stuff. I'm just noticing it looks a little weird. Like it's a little discolored, I think, just from carbon buildup or whatever. And again, you want to be careful not to let cotton pieces fray off and get stuck in things. So I'm just wiping. Wipity, wipe, wipe, wipity, wipe. Wipe, 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 wipe. Wipity, wipe, 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 wipe. Get everything clean now. Okie dokie. So, I'll put back together here. Drop that in, bolt forward, goes in that groove. That slides forward, close that up. Part's good to go. Oh, you know what I never did? I like to put a little drop of grease on the bolt. So you guys are confusing me here. Ah! So I just put just a drop of grease. You could use a little bit of oil, but like I said, I just like doing like one little drop of grease is good. But anyways, I like to do that on the part of the bolt that slides. So now that I got that, this goes back in here. Now this goes in here, and the bolt is now forward. If the bolt's not all the way forward inside the bolt carrier group, you won't be able to get it back in because that cam piece, it's off to the side and it hits the side of the receiver. So gotta make sure. All right, I got my sling all tangled up here. I mean, I know the thing pivots, but I'd rather just put it back together. Nice. Okay, it goes like that. So then you put the front part in, push the pin in, put the back part down, push the pin in, and you rack the slide a bunch. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's how you clean an AR-15. Click. All right, that's that. Now it'll just, as you guys know what I'm about to say, wipe down the outside with oil. Very good, class. And why do we wipe the outside down with oil? We don't want the fingerprints. Very good again, class. Wow, you're so smart. Good job, boys and girls. And why don't we want fingerprints? Because we want to keep our guns nice. Exactly. Can you go to war without doing this? Yes. Am I going to war right this second? No. So why would I want something of mine to get messed up for no reason? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. No sand, no fingerprints. No problem. All right. What do we got next here? Actually, oh yeah, this is my case. Is it? Yeah, this is one of mine. This is my 17, ain't it? What's on the side? What's in the side pouch, everybody? Oh, a couple of mags. Take those out and put those back on the shelf. Because I might use this case for something different, and then I'll open up my mags in the same spot. Speaking of mags. All right. So this is my Marlin 17 HMR. And this one, actually, you bring the bolt back, pull the trigger, and it comes out. Now, with it being a rimfire, you normally wouldn't want to obviously pull the trigger when it's, you know, in battery and whatnot. That's bad for it. But to take it apart, you pull the bolt back, and then you pull the trigger, and that moves the little thing out of the way, and the bolt comes out. So kind of like the, kind of like the 30-06 in a way. But it's the pulling the trigger is what moves that little tab out of the way instead of just pushing down on the side. So this one, same thing as actually with the other bolt action. I actually shot this a little bit more, but it's not that dirty. Although actually the barrel's probably really dirty because I don't have anything small enough to go through it. So that barrel's actually never been cleaned. So that's probably bad. And of course, I just had my birthday, and everyone's bugging me. What do you want for your birthday? Like, I don't know. I don't need anything because I'm a dumbass, and I should have said, all I need was a 17 caliber snake. And then everyone would have been like, cool. I don't know what that is, but I'll buy it for you. And my mom would have been happy instead of being all mad that she has no idea what I want. And it's like, well, I don't know what I want. I don't need anything. And it's not that I don't need anything, it's that I'm super forgetful. So that's a bummer. Maybe for Christmas I'll get a 17 HMR snake. Oh man. All right. I can't do much on the inside of this, so that's fine. So we'll come out tomorrow. Put a dab of grease on the part that slides. Just a dab. Because you don't want it to hold dirt. You see, if you put too much on there, then it holds dirt. And then that's counterproductive. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. We're wiping the fingerprints away. Oh, man. So, wiping down the outside. Get the fingerprints away. But with the wood stock and everything, like, look at this is It's like nice looking wood. I like this. It seems like it's glaring a little bit too much, but it's got like pretty good grain. It's like forget what it is, freaking like hard maple or something or whatever. Like I don't know, walnut something. But it's nice. I got a little chip on that. All right, it's okay. Add that over there. All right, well, there we go. I'll do this one real quick so I can be done with it. But is here, I got shit for taking up north, which I think is dumb. You shouldn't make fun of people for taking stuff up north, but yeah. This is my pellet gun with built-in suppressor. Why did I take it up north? Because I felt like shooting it. Like, leave me alone. Now this is just a break open. See, so there's not much stuff to it, but it is a 22 caliber. So I'll go ahead and break it open. I'm not supposed to like pump it. Let me do this the other way. Anyways, well, basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it open and throw the snake through there, but I'm not going to like pump it enough that it cocks, because you're not supposed to dry fire it. Although if I just do that, I could always just, nah, I'm not gonna do that. All right, this is gonna take some gymnastics. What I was thinking is I could always just like pop a pellet in there, shoot in my backyard or something, but I don't feel like doing that. So if someone has an easy way to clean a break open when they are concerned that you're not supposed to dry fire it, and I don't want to leave the piston like charged up the whole time, let me know, because I'm just kind of like holding it open while I put the snake through here. And it's not working very well. Hold that here. Fuck. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, once you cock it, then you can just go like that. So whatever. It is pretty quiet, so it's not going to kill me to shoot a pellet out of it. There we go. It was like hitting something. It wasn't pulling through. And you know what? I bet you it was hitting the little lip where there's a so opening in the barrel that then goes into the suppressor, which surrounds the barrel. And I bet you it was hitting that lip. And because I was trying to hold it open and pull it through at the same time and everything, I was just having problems. Now this, I'm guessing, yeah, see, it's hitting it again. Just gotta wiggle it or something. There we go. Gotta pass there. See, the pellets are just straight lead, so this probably gets lead fouling on it quite a bit, which is why I'm gonna put another drop of oil. Oops. Yeah, it's like hitting. That's weird. So I'm gonna pull this through just a few more times just to make sure we're all good. All right, that looks pretty good. And now since I got it held open, I'll just wipe down this little front part. It's not that big of a deal. All right, cool. And let's wipe the outside down a little bit, and then I'll put a pellet in it and shoot it later. Just pop one off into the ground in the backyard. Should be fine. Pretty funny. I got some new neighbors just moved in a little bit ago. They're kind of funny. They're like, "Oh, welcome to the neighborhood. Why is that guy shooting rifles in the backyard?" So there you go. I'll mess with that later. And I'll wait till nighttime. Okay. Yeah, I'm sick of doing this. So my buddy's got his guns over here too. I cleaned his pistols for him. I don't feel like cleaning his rifles. He's got a bolt action 22, which is actually it's very similar to the 17 HMR that I have. It's the same like model, only it's a 22 long rifle instead of a 17. And anyways, that would just take a little bit to do, but I don't feel like doing it right now, so fuck him. And then he has a semi-auto Marlin 22, which is like the anniversary edition, like the 50-year thing or something. So it's back when, like, I guess Marlin was good. People say Marlin sucks now. I don't know. My 17 HMR Marlin is from a couple years ago. Like, I bought it new. My buddy told me about it. This is my other friend. He got one, and he was telling me that it was like Cabela's had like a really good deal on them. So he got one, and then I ended up like buying one the next month. Anyway, and I haven't had a problem with it at all, so I don't know why people say they have quality issues or whatever. I don't see it. So anyways, wipe off the cap here a little bit. Yeah, so I'll leave all this stuff out because I still have to do, like I said, do his rifles. So he's got the 22 semi-auto, 22 bolt action. Then he has a 30-30 lever action. And that's a Henry, I think. But anyways, that's about enough for me today. So no one joined in or anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut this down. Wash my hands. I know people wear gloves. I probably should, but I don't. Just make sure I wash my hands real good right after. Don't eat or drink anything when I'm cleaning, that kind of stuff. Oh, there's a sandwich. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, yummy. Lick my fingers clean, that kind of stuff. Oh, here's a good napkin. There's something on the lip of my cup. I'll wipe the end off. That kind of crap. Don't do that. That's bad. So, and I cleaned his pistols for him, right? I mean, I'm not a super dick friend, so I'm not doing all of his guns. I did 2 of his pistols. And I did his Mac 11 the other day. So, a couple of 22s and a 30-30, and then his 22 pistol, just because I don't remember exactly how to take that apart. Like, I'm not a dick, am I? He said he was going to come over and we were going to do this all together, and it's going to be a fun time to hang out. See, because he doesn't have this nice like bench to work on or anything. He does it on like his coffee table. So I'm like, yeah, leave your shit here. We'll clean it, and then you can come over or whatever. And he hasn't come over, so that's not my fault, right? Yeah, I'm not a dick friend. I'm nice. So, anyways, I'm babbling now just because I feel like it. So yeah, if anyone stumbles across this and makes it this far, and it's like, what the hell is going on? What are you talking about? Normally my stuff is better because there's more people in here, and we all hang out on gunchannels.com. So if you don't hang out on gunchannels.com, you're a loser. So don't be a loser. Come hang out and join in the conversation. Even if you're just watching, typing along or whatever, that's cool. And I know some of you guys on the YouTube, you're cool. And I get it. If you're on your phone, it's easier to just watch it and type along than to go to gun channels and do it. But it does still work on gun channels as well. You have to go hit full screen and then normally turn it sideways, and then everything is a decent size that you can read it. But anyway, whatever. I understand the appeal of YouTube every once in a while. But if you're on a computer or if you're here for the long haul, hang out on gun channels because it's much better. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Oh, actually, I'll shut the camera off before I sign off. Maybe what I should be doing is looking to see if anyone asked me, can I get a link? Because I forgot to look at that, and maybe when I'm like, no one wants to join me, and they're all sitting there going, yeah, we do. We just need to send us a link. Ow! And I just smacked my knee into something that hurt. All right, so let me go over to gun channels. We need some kind of notification thingy. That's from Al. You can turn notifications on YouTube. You click the bell or whatever. I've heard people say that they get notified like almost exactly 15 minutes into the thing, like every single time. So maybe it just doesn't notify you instantly with the live stuff. But anyways, let's see what else is going on. Okay, back up. Okay, I'm gonna answer some questions here real quick. So what AK is that, Smeggy? Well, it is a Frankenstein AK, but mainly it is a DDI milled receiver, and then it's put together with a Hungarian parts kit and Polish furniture. So there you go. I got it from oh my god, what the hell is that? I can picture it. Atlantic Firearms, and I'm pretty sure DDI makes those just for Atlantic or whatever. But whatever, it's a Frankenstein. It works. No oil on lenses. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyone use 10mm Glock? Get out of here with that Glock talk. We joined to watch and listen. Blah blah blah. Here to be a stalker. Oh yeah, what's up, Gonzo? You stalker. That was pretty funny at the Michigan 2A rally. I'm sitting there. I went up there with Squib. And we're standing there talking. This dude walks up. He's like, "Hey, do any of you guys know who Smeggie is?" And I was like, "I don't know. It depends. Does he owe you money? Like, why?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm Gonzo. What's up, buddy?" So yeah, that was my first fan. Or I think he might even been like, "Hey, are you Smeggie?" Like, I think he might have did that because he heard me talking, recognized my voice or whatever. Blah blah blah. Yesterday talking about crap. Almost bought 1911. The RMR, push lotion, blah blah blah. The bristle barrel, blah blah blah. You don't think occasional dry fire will hurt it, to be honest? Yeah, I don't know. Did that suppressor require a tax stamp? No, Vanessa Kitty, it did not require a tax stamp because it is a pneumatic pellet gun. Therefore, it is not a firearm. So I had that shipped to my house because it doesn't have to go through an FFL, and it has a suppressor. Funny story though, Michigan used to treat BB pellet guns, so basically pneumatic guns, as firearms as far as the transportation and different things. So I don't know if I would have bought it back then. I don't know if it would still be able to be shipped to my door or not because it's technically a firearm in Michigan. Michigan's weird. They got rid of that. Oh, yesterday I actually answered before there. No, it's an air gun. Wish I had a firearm that needs servicing. Yeah, okay. Green D. Yeah, thanks for the show. It's being a good friend. Yeah, I should clean his other stuff. Well, whatever. Split screen the one, blah, blah, blah. I'm in Detroit. I have to meet up. Heck yeah. Detroit represent, motherfuckers, man. General Relativity, me, Gonzo. Potatoes is around here. Squib's around here. And that's all Metro Detroit area. There's a couple people in Lansing and someplace else too. Oh, Dusty. He hasn't been on in a while, but he's Southwest Michigan. Like he's out on a farm somewhere over there. Um, but hell yeah, I'll hang out. Oh, nice. Originally from the UP. Now you're in the 313. Shit, I'm not even in the 313 because I'm not in the city. But whatever. All right. Well, as fun as it is talking to you guys, I'm gonna go do other stuff real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all later.